Tired of pounding the pavement? Join us as we explore the top 5 best cushioned running shoes of 2025. These high-performance shoes are designed to provide maximum comfort and support, reducing impact and minimizing the risk of injury. We'll dive deep into the latest cushioning technologies, analyze each shoe's performance on different surfaces, and help you find the perfect pair to elevate your running experience. Get ready to run further and feel better with the best cushioned running shoes on the market. Number 5. Adidas Supernova Rise 2. Adidas Play for a comfortable, consistent do-it-all daily trainer uses Dreamstrike Plus foam. It's similar to the Lightstrike Pro used in the Audi Zero range, but it's less about out-and-out propulsion and more about comfort. In fact, comfort is king here. The step-in feel is plush, the heel counter is cushioned, though a little more pared back on the latest iteration, and reassuring, and a new engineered mesh upper wraps the foot nicely and feel both secure and soft. The ride isn't overly soft nor too hard, with a nicely balanced sensation of cushioning and responsiveness that offers feedback and ground feel while keeping things smooth and supple. Long, easy miles tick by and faster tempo work feels very manageable. Sure, it's not the most exciting or responsive shoe in the world, but it doesn't claim nor need to be. It's reliable, it's connected, and it gets the job done. The heel lip also has a pronounced bevel to aid heel strikers through initial impact and onto the midfoot. It's worth noting, though, that the Rise 2 is built on a narrower platform than some shoes, so if you're used to running in the likes of the New Balance 1080 or the Asics Nova Blast, the Rise will feel like a lot less shoe overall. A jack of all trades, the Supernova Rise 2 will likely satisfy all running needs for those looking for something they can throw on for any session. Number 4. Brooks Ghost 16. Version 16 of Brooks' most popular shoe gets a boost to contend with its softer sibling, the Glycerin, which has grabbed the limelight of late. The DNA Loft V2 midsole is upgraded to DNA Loft V3, the same nitrogen-infused foam used in the Glycerin 20 and 21. The Glycerin remains Brooks' plushest trainer, in part because the Ghost 16 has a lower heel and forefoot stack height and a 2 mm higher offset. The Glycerin has 28 mm per 18 mm, the Ghost 16 is the same as the Ghost 15 at 24 mm per 12 mm. But with similar comfort levels to the Glycerin at a lower weight, the Ghost is back as a go-to workhorse. Our testers enjoyed that cushioned ride, while noting the Ghost didn't feel heavy or clunky. Testers also praised the stability and support, from the secure heel cup to the snug midfoot and lacing to the spacious toe box. The relatively wide platform in the heel and forefoot also offered welcome stability on uneven surfaces and around turns. A real return to form. Number 3. Nike Pegasus 41. Version 41 of the perennial favorite is a reliable, snappy, do-it-all daily trainer. In other words, it's still a peg. That's good because pegs work well most of the time for most runners. The biggest change is the introduction of React X, one of Nike's high-performance foams that delivers good cushioning, more rebound and remains durable. Testers felt it was a smidge softer at the heel but didn't notice a huge difference from the 40. You won't mistake it for a max cushion model, nor is it as springy as racers like the Vaporfly 3. Nike says the reason for the switch is environmental, using React X releases 43% less greenhouse gases. Beyond that, little has altered. Last and stack heights are unchanged so peg fans will feel at home with the comfy yet performance-oriented fit. The 24 mm forefoot is thin by today's standards and feels firm. Part of that sensation is due to the fairly rigid air unit, but it's worth it because it delivers better energy return than any foam that Nike's ever tested. Number 2. New Balance Fuel Cell Rebel V4. There's a lot to like about the all-new Rebel. It looks aggressive, thanks to the angular shape of the midsole, which mirrors NB's speedier Supercomp Elite V4. That midsole is noticeably thicker than the V3, but don't make the mistake of thinking the Rebel has become a cushy cruiser. A blend of PEBA and EVA foams makes it just slightly more comfortable on long runs, but it still has a relatively firm and snappy underfoot sensation, delivering plenty of bounce when you push it through track intervals or tempos. That chunky appearance is deceptive as it's shockingly light, roughly 30 g lighter than the Supercomp Elite V4. Weight saving comes from the nearly see-through mesh Phantom Fit upper, an extremely thin and simple tongue, and a flexible heel cup free of any rigid plastic. Concerns about the tongue shifting are alleviated by gusseted bands that attach it to the midsole on both sides. That stripped-down heel structure performed well, wrapping securely around the back of your foot almost like a track spike. Overall, a highly versatile, great value high-performing running shoe. Number 1. Asics Nova Blast 5. Since the first iteration in 2020, the Nova Blast has gained a reputation as a great neutral trainer with serious bounce, and thankfully the V5 takes things to the next level. That starts with a brand new midsole, known as FF Blast Max, which creates a softer ride than the V4. But that's not to say the Nova Blast has become a one-tricky pony. While the shoe is happiest cruising through easy miles, it's still capable of handling pacier efforts. As well as the bouncy cushioning, there's a rocker to aid transitions and a toe spring in the forefoot which helps to create noticeable momentum at toe-off. The trampoline-inspired outsole, deep parallel grooves running along the full length on either side underfoot with a central diamond-shaped pod in the forefoot, works with the cushioning to boost energy return, too. Our testers were impressed with the out-of-the-box comfort but found the new engineered jacquard mesh upper a little roomy around the midfoot. This is great if you're someone with wider feet, higher volume feet or even higher arches, but if you've got narrow feet you may struggle to get the foot-hugging fit you're after. You will find all the links of these products in the description below. Comment below and tell us which cushioned running shoes you were considering. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and share with your friends, and if you are new to the channel then subscribe and hit the bell icon for future updates.